Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome to the entry-level metal series.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping in the channel. If you're new to the channel and you don't know anything about us, what we do is we go out and we purchase entry-level guitars. The ones we feel like probably the best bang for the buck, we bring them in, we review them, and then we give you guys a chance to win them.
Yeah. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment done on the video, and share it.
And if you go out to our page and you look in our playlist and you look on the guitar giveaways, entry-level metal series, there's usually 3 or 4 guitars up on there. If in the comment section, if it says we have a winner, that means that guitar has been given away. Good luck to everybody. Make sure you get in on the drawings and
stay tuned.
Welcome to Fret Not. My name is Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome back to the entry-level metal series, where we have for you a brand new guitar for us that we've never reviewed before. We've got the IYV ISHL 500.
And I'm going to tell you what, I've been seeing this online for a while and we haven't bought one. And I just felt like it at its price point, we'll discuss that in a minute, that it was probably a waste of money because it's a very good price. And we got that, and I opened the box and I was like, oh my God, I bought a toy.
Right? Yeah.
It really felt like a toy taking it out of the package. You're going to get to hear this in a mix. You guys are going to get a chance to win it. We're going to tell you all about the specs. We're going to tell you all of our thoughts on it. And you might be surprised. This is the third guitar from IYV that we have got. Mm-hmm. And the first one we bought completely in the blind, never heard of the company, nothing. And was really impressed how inexpensive and what you got for the money.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I
agree. It was a really good little guitar. Then we went back and we bought one of their more expensive guitars, which is not expensive. And we took it and modded it and made a month-long deal where we put some Aurora Tone pickups in it, and we put hip shot gear on it, and that turned out really good. We gave that away to one of our viewers, and so we have never reviewed on this channel a headless guitar.
Nope, not yet till now.
And there's a segue for this, but you'll understand that in the coming weeks. But anyway, so I picked this up. We got it off Amazon. The specs on this guitar are really easy. So everything here is basswood on the body. It is a maple neck, and as you can see, it's a 5-piece maple neck. I really can't tell you nothing about the headstock because there ain't one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the fretwork on this is not stainless steel, but it has a Jatoba fretboard, which plays, surprisingly enough, like rosewood. I mean, I know it's somewhere in that family. Mm-hmm. It has 2 of their pickups. And I've got a lot to say about this guitar, but I don't want to say it yet because it kind of messes up what we're doing until you hear it in the mix. Mm-hmm. You got to mess around on it. What do you think about it?
It's crazy. It's kind of like we said in the beginning. It sort of feels like a toy. You don't know, if this is legit or not, but it plays like a legit guitar.
Yes, it does.
It really does. This thing is just, I don't even know how to explain how light it is. It's probably lighter than, what was it, the Renegade?
So
and
this
how
is,
thin that one was?
I don't know that it actually says. I think it's just shy of 5 pounds.
Yeah?
So that's almost half of some guitars.
Just like, I feel like there should be a little bit more right here.
Right.
I feel like I'm just going to run my hand off. I don't know, but that's just because I've never played on a headless. This is the first time I've ever picked up a headless, so it's been just quite an experience and really fun to play.
Okay, so check it out. We're going to go ahead and let you guys hear this in the mix. We have lots to say about this guitar, but we want to say it after the mix. So that's what we're going to do right now, is we're going to shut up and let you hear this in a mix. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And you got to hear it in a mix. Now we can talk about it. First thing I want to say about this guitar, if you play this guitar in the classical position, phenomenal. And it may very well be me, and it may very well be my lack of playing guitars that are not per se full-bodied. But when I play this on this knee, traditionally, that right there is always in my mind because I don't have nothing to lay that on. You know what I mean? It's there, but it's not there.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you're going to fall off a little bit.
Exactly. Now, if you put it in the classical position, it sits perfectly. Obviously, there is no, headstock dive because there's no headstock.
Right.
When we first got the guitar, the first 30 minutes, every time I bent a string, which was every 10 seconds, every time I moved a note on the fretboard, I had to retune it. And I really thought in the first 30 minutes that I had bought a piece of junk. And, I don't know what strings they put on this, don't care. They're not expensive, guys. But literally after about 20, 25 minutes of playing it, I bet I've played that guitar 6 days and I've tuned it once.
There you go.
And it was just tiny bits out. So that bridge functions very well. The tuners move really easy, but there's motion to them. So it's not like you turn it 3/4 of the way and it tunes it so much one time and you turn it a quarter of the way and it tunes it so much the next time.
Right.
It's very fluid on what it does. And I mean, you really can't say too much bad about it because it works and it stays in tune.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
So the guitar came set up out of the box. We haven't touched it. The action on it is super low. There's no fret buzz, but it's super low. The neck is tiny.
It is.
If you have small hands, you will probably get down on your knees and thank the gods because this is a tiny, tiny, thin neck. And it's super fast.
It is.
It plays really well. Okay, so we got this guitar from Amazon. It is an IYV product. This guitar was $166 brand new, and I just checked and it's still on there. It don't have no list of specs. Other than that neck being a 5-piece neck, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But man, for $166,
I mean, that's a pretty good buy if you just want to see if a headless guitar is for you.
it's so small. It took me a while, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We put up one short on it. You heard the live on it. I probably played that guitar 100 times more than what you've seen on that video. I've been playing the crap out of that because it's so weird.
It is. It's a little weird.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
One other thing that I don't care for the guitar, and it isn't the guitar's fault, is they left the strings in a very volatile situation.
Pointy.
And I picked it up the first day, and it got me good. So we try not to modify guitars unless we're going to modify them. So when you win this, man, clip them back closer unless you want scars.
It's half guitar, half cactus.
Right? So I'm not wild. I'm not a fan of the pickups. They're very thin sounding. They have good harmonics. They're hot.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they're just thin. But for $166, just the playability of that guitar, it well exceeds $166.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. If you don't have a headless and you've been wanting to try one, it's $166, guys.
I think it's a pretty good example for $166. I mean, you could probably do intonation-wise a little better than this, but I think overall it's a good example to see if a headless is for you or not.
And I mean, and I'm not going to do it this time. You know, every time I see a guitar and it don't have the pickups I want it, the first thing I think is I'm calling somebody and ordering some pickups. And that's what really needs to happen with this guitar. You don't have to do that, but to bring it, way up, the playability of that guitar is, I've played $800,000 guitars that don't play that good.
Right?
Yeah, the playability is stupid good.
It is.
And if you put new pickups in it, obviously you'd have new wiring, new pots, and And you know, I don't know that those are bad pickups. I'm not saying that. They're just too thin for my liking.
Yeah, maybe lacking a little body.
If you go back and listen to any other guitar that wasn't $200 on this channel, and you listen to the way those sound, exact same patch, JD9, Gojira X, Neural DSP, you'll hear the difference. If you only hear them, you know, for a second a piece, then maybe you don't catch it. But if you listen for a second, you'll hear the difference. They're kind of thin. But we're really super stoked that we got this. I really thought I made a bad mistake, and we hadn't really made a bad mistake on buying a guitar yet. But that is one of the funnest guitars I've played in a long time.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good little guitar.
Yeah. The finish on it is good. It's there is a couple of little places. I have a feeling it was in storage for a long time. There's no spots on the paint. But there's it's like you can see there's a few marks on the pickup covers. It's you know, it was brand new, but that's what happens when they get put in storage and moved around and bounced around and all that stuff. But man, for $166, that's a steal.
It is. It really
all right, so listen, we got multiple things to tell you about. Our new Dark Matter from Soleil Customs is on the way. It shipped today. And so you're going to get to see the other end of the spectrum of that because it is headless. We're also going to be starting a new series. I'm hoping it'll be up by tomorrow, but we've got a few bands in our area. And we're going to bring the guitarist in to those bands. And we're just going to have a sit down, sort of like a Meet Your Maker. And we're going to talk to them, and we're going to see what influences them, what they play, what they like. And we'll see if we can't get them involved in the channel, something with you guys too. Yeah. And hopefully maybe it'll morph into something, where we can get them in on some of these giveaways or something. We'll make it good for you.
Yep.
So do yourself a favor, man. Go check that out. It ain't got no long list of specs. It's $166. But man, if I was traveling anywhere, I'd leave all this at home and take that. It just plays good.
It is. It's tiny. It's lightweight. Like you said, plays good. It's a really good guitar for the money.
Oh yeah, I think it is. All right, listen, guys, we really appreciate you. Make sure you get in on the drawing. Go get some of our merchandise. It's up. We did change it this week. Still working on other stuff, but there are gray T-shirts now.
How about that?
Not gray hoodies, not gray beanies, but there's gray T-shirts. Go out there and get on our memberships, man, or do something, or, just hit the super thanks button. Anything you guys do just allows us to buy these guitars and be able to sit and give them to you guys every week.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
It is.
All right, guys, listen, we're humbled by you. Stick around the channel. There's a ton of stuff happening I can't tell you about yet, but we're humbled by you guys. We appreciate you. And until next time.
Stay tuned.